Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Ryan Wu.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4. Or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Jake McCarthy leading things off and takes a strike.
First base, 1 o'clock.
On the ground, Wisely throws to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Swings through that one. 0-1. Alonso getting to start at first. Hitting third in the lineup. And he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out to short. Adames whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Sean Manaea. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Back here in Kansas City, this is Corbin Carroll. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And the batter now, Nick Lofton. On the ground, a short, could be 2. Lindor over to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. So up now for Kansas City, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a chopper out to short. That's the 3rd out. Top of the 2nd, and now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. Wu back to work. And a foul ball. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jordan Westburg up now for the Mets. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Second inning here, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Line drive. Crow Armstrong makes a nice running catch. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Austin Riley. Fought off foul. Next pitch misses. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And to the plate for Kansas City. Pete. Crow Armstrong. And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Foul ball there. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Well, with the Amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's Christian Walker outside with a breaking ball. Sanchez over at second, one down. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Inside move to second. Sanchez back in on a dive. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Laser could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Willie Adames stands in. And that one wrapped foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one ripped. Nimmo running hard to get it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay.
No, too late.
Brett Wisely will hit next. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Brings it in for the third out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, on to the third inning, and stepping in for New York, Freddie Fermin.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Banks off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Sanchez makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that's a fair ball.
Up next for the bat, the center fielder,
Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second to Walker, and that's 2. Set for the bottom of the third, and here is Corbin Carroll. Line drive. Fair ball.
now batting, left fielder, Nick.
So man aboard. Now it's going to be Nick Lofton. He's 0 for 1. First offering. Runner goes in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close. Carroll into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And he pops up the bunt. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Goes to second, safe there. And next up for the Royals, Hunter Goodman. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late. Carroll, the runner at second with 1 away. Minaya checks the runner, and he's back safely. Oh, that got him as well. The third batter he's hit with a pitch.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here is Austin Riley. Late swing fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. That's off the mark, and 1-1. Slides, but it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He is safe.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Hit in the air left field, and it falls. Headed for the plate. Runner from second scores as they add on.
A couple of singles back to back. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now Christian Walker. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 6-0.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now a chance for Willie Adames. Squirts away a little bit. One out. Runners at first and second. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And that one pulled foul. And a 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
And that one lifted in the air center field. McCarthy makes the grab. Out number 2. Brett Wisely steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a drive deep right field. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Francisco Lindor. Foul ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's one down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to do it.
And that one is inside ball 1. Out to short. Gets it to first. And that takes care of Alonso. Here's Jesse Winker.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Winker measures 6 feet 2 inches. 31 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. That misses the zone, and the count 1 and 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Here comes a pitch. In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now pitching for New York, number 68, Jason Foley.
So now a pinch hitter, Colton Cowser, looking to start something with one gone. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 out, space is empty. So here's the Royals DH, Hunter Goodman. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Rafael Devers. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Now
That's
one
a ball.
missed. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
Woo back to work. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And there's a ball. High fly ball, right field. Carroll. And it's caught for the out. Freddie Fermin up now for the Mets. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Stepping in, Edmundo Sosa. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Kansas City, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Royals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. That one felt good. It's 8-0. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Out to short. Toss to Alonso. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Christian Walker steps in for the Royals.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three. Next to hit, Willie Adames. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. McCarthy brings it in. And that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Carroll sizes this one up, and out number 1 on the grab. Back to the top of the Mets order, and stepping in for New York, Jake McCarthy. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
Two balls, no strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. On the ground right side. It's in and out of his glove. Here's the tag, and he's out. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Has grounded out a couple of times. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Hit hard, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 8-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Digging in, Jesse Winker just missed. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong gets under it, brings it in, and that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 43, Huascar Brazovan.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Corbin Carroll digs in now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Puts it away for the out. And now Colton Cowser struck out swinging his first time. Ball one, no strikes. In there at the knees.
I got a ball,
Wisely
1 strike.
leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Jordan Westburg. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Nimmo in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The Royals up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. On a line, base hit. throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Tanner Banks.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Fermin stands in now and watches strike one. Into center. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. One down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Sosa up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Ground ball right side, could be two. To Adames, that's one. Double play as they get out of another jam, and the inning ends. And we're back. Raffy coming to the plate now. Brazaban goes 6 feet 3 inches, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off. Here's Austin Riley.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Taylor makes the grab for the second out. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered in this game. And that skips into dirt. That one the other way, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Kansas City, we go to the 8th, and now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Tom Cosgrove into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The 0-1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And they tag him out. Jake McCarthy now at the plate. 1 for 3.
Jake McCarthy.
Bunting for a hit. Bare hand has to hurry. On the money. Nice play. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Lindor stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. swing and a high fly ball well struck. Crow Armstrong going back on this one. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Francisco Lindor sends it out. It's 8-2. 2 outs, nobody on. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no
2
strike.
down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one hammered, but pulled foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field, Cowser. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 8th. Here is Gary Sanchez.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 38, Jesus Tinoco.
And first offering is fouled off. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Willie Adames steps in for the Royals. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Two outs. Base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. Cosgrove back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Not in time. He's safe. So a man at first. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit. That clips the corner. Way inside.
Number 18.
And a 1-1. Hit on the ground might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. To Rucker, and that's 2. So they're down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Hot shot to third. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals take this one in a blowout. Woo with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.